Today, let me share something that most people will never tell you. Something that the hospitals, the big pharma companies, and even many doctors prefer to keep hidden. This truth was recently revealed by an 86-year-old doctor who dedicated his entire life to studying human health, disease prevention, and natural healing. This doctor, after decades of treating thousands of patients, came to one shocking conclusion. Most of the modern lifestyle diseases, including stroke and cancer, are rooted in one simple habit that we all take for granted. He spent years researching, traveling across different countries, studying traditional healing systems, and finally concluded that if we can quit this one habit, we can avoid not just stroke and cancer, but also diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, and many other chronic illnesses. In this article, we will explore this in detail. By the end, you will know what this habit is, why it is so harmful, how it destroys your body silently, and most importantly, how to quit it and replace it with a healthier lifestyle. Have you ever wondered why more and more people are getting cancer and strokes, even at younger ages? Once upon a time, these diseases were considered old age illnesses. But now, even people in their 20s and 30s are suffering from heart attacks, strokes, and cancers. What has changed? Many will say it is pollution, stress, or genetics. While all of these do play a role, the root cause, as revealed by the 80s doctor, is much deeper and more personal. Most people today have developed a habit that seems innocent, but is extremely dangerous. This habit is excessive consumption of sugar and refined carbohydrates. Yes, it may sound simple, but it is more serious than you can imagine. Let me explain. Refined sugar and carbohydrates like white bread, pasta, pastries, white rice, sweets, and sugary drinks spike your blood sugar levels dramatically. When you consume them, your body has to release large amounts of insulin to bring down your blood sugar. Over time, this leads to insulin resistance, which is the root cause of many diseases. Type 2 diabetes, constant sugar spikes wear out your pancreas and make your cells resistant to insulin. Sugar creates cravings, leads to fat accumulation, especially belly fat, and damages metabolism. High blood pressure and heart disease. Sugar and refined carbs increase triglycerides and bad cholesterol, clogging your arteries. Cancer cells feed on sugar. Studies show that high sugar intake increases the risk of various cancers. Stroke, high sugar damages blood vessels and increases clot formation, leading to strokes. Yet, hospitals and pharmaceutical companies rarely talk about this because treating diabetes, cancer, and heart disease is extremely profitable. Why would they want to prevent these diseases when they can make billions treating them? The 86-year-old doctor strongly advises that we must completely eliminate or drastically reduce refined sugar and carbohydrates from our diet. He says sugar is a slow poison. The more you consume, the faster you destroy your organs. You invite inflammation, weaken your immune system, and allow diseases to flourish. Instead of sugar and refined carbs, he recommends a diet rich in fresh vegetables and fruits, but in moderation for fruits due to fructose, nuts and seeds, whole grains like quinoa, millets, brown rice, oats in moderation, healthy fat like coconut oil, olive oil, ghee, and good quality proteins like lentils, beans, eggs, fish, and lean meats. Quitting sugar is not easy. It is highly addictive. Similar to drugs. Many studies have shown that sugar triggers the same pleasure centers in the brain as cocaine, but it is possible. Here's a practical plan. Start by reading food labels carefully. Sugar hides under many names: glucose, fructose, sucrose, corn syrup, maltose, Ketsa. Instead of quitting suddenly, reduce your intake step by step. For example, if you drink tea with 2 spoons of sugar, reduce to 1, then half, then none. Keep nuts, seeds, and fresh fruits handy instead of biscuits and sweets. Sometimes we confuse thirst with sugar cravings. Drink a glass of water when you feel like eating something sweet. Start your day with a protein-rich breakfast to keep you full longer and reduce cravings. Lack of sleep increases cravings for sugar and carbs. Stress drives us to eat more sweets. Practice meditation, yoga, or simple deep breathing. When you stop consuming sugar and refined carbs, your body begins to heal itself. Your insulin levels normalize. Your liver starts burning stored fat for energy. This is called ketosis. Your inflammation reduces. Your immune system strengthens. Your risk for cancer, stroke, and heart disease dramatically decreases. Many people report better skin, sharper mental focus, improved energy, and even reversal of type 2 diabetes just by quitting sugar. Let's look at some inspiring real-life examples. Ravi, 52 years old, was diagnosed with prediabetes and fatty liver. He had sugar in his tea, loved sweets after meals, and often snacked on chips and biscuits. After learning from the 86-year-old doctor, he gradually cut out all sugar and white flour. Within 6 months, he lost 15 kilograms. His liver function improved. His blood sugar levels normalized without medication. Mena, 47 years old, suffered from severe joint pains and was constantly tired. She believed it was just aging. After stopping sugar and refined carbs, she regained her energy. Her joint pains disappeared, and she started exercising again. David, 35 years old, had frequent migraines and high blood pressure. He thought it was genetic. After removing sugar and processed foods, his migraines stopped completely and his blood pressure became normal. These are not isolated stories. Thousands of people worldwide have benefited by quitting sugar. Hospitals focus more on treatment rather than prevention. If people stop falling sick, they won't need expensive medications, surgeries, or long hospital stays. This would directly affect the revenue of the healthcare industry. Moreover, pharmaceutical companies spend millions lobbying to ensure that the focus remains on drugs rather than natural healing and prevention. That is why you don't often hear doctors tell you to quit sugar as the first line of defense. While sugar is the biggest culprit, there are other habits you should avoid to reduce your risk of stroke and cancer. Excess alcohol, smoking, sedentary lifestyle, chronic stress, and lack of sleep. By combining a sugar-free diet with these healthy habits, you can add not just years to your life, but also life to your years. The 86-year-old doctor insists it is never too late to start. Even if you are 70 or 80, your body can heal. The human body is a miracle machine. Just stop poisoning it. He adds that instead of spending thousands on tests, medicines, and hospital bills, focus on what you eat daily. You have more power over your health than you think. Start today. Remove one sugary item from your diet. Walk 30 minutes daily. Sleep at least 7 hours each night. Eat more natural whole foods. These simple changes will dramatically reduce your chances of stroke, cancer, and many other life-threatening diseases. The truth is simple but often hidden. Hospitals and pharmaceutical companies do not want you to know that your diet can prevent most diseases. They make money when you are sick, not when you are healthy. Now you know the secret shared by the 86-year-old doctor. The choice is in your hands. Stop sugar and refined carbs today. Your future self will thank you. If you liked this article and want to learn more life-changing health secrets and tips for healthy aging, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Old is Gold.